everyone, and welcome to my weekly vlog channel. It's the Top Vloggers. We are headed to do all of the things and see all of the things that is James Dean here in the state of Indiana. We're going to start with the birthplace, and we're going to end with the graveyard. We'll see you guys here in just a little bit. Alright everyone, we have finally arrived. We are all here. And this is it. Ta-da! So there you go. Check it out. And what I can tell you about this is that James Dean was born on February 8th, 1931. The house is long gone, so the spot was marked by a metal star in the sidewalk. It was unveiled by actor Martin Sheen in 1989. A monument which we are looking at just south of that was unveiled September 30th, 2015, on the 60th anniversary of James Dean's death. He was born right here on this site. This is where he was born. And they got a light there. I assume it lights up. And they got a rose here. And
Daddy, I found it.
And then I know.
I found it.
I'm happy for you. And then as you can see, he was born on this site at 2 a.m. The actual star. There's the star. Right there. Right there is the star. James Dean. A legend in his lifetime. Right there. 1931 to 1955. Well, the drive is about 19 minutes away from the star to the gallery in Fairmount, and so it's about a 19-minute drive to Fairmount, where we're headed, and so we'll see you in about 19 minutes. This is the town of Fairmount, Indiana. This is where James Dean moved when he was, I believe, about 12 years old. I was told after his mother died, so apparently this is the little town that he moved in. Right here, and we'll be going to the museum and visiting his grave and all the wonderful things that you get to do in this town. So, and this is the James Dean Gallery Museum and Gift Shop. As you can see, they got a lot of cool things here. Free admission, 29th anniversary. They got James Dean himself right over there with the American flag. Picture of him. And yes, you'll get your free map. This is where you get your free map. That's why we came here first. That's for sure. Got it decorated for Halloween. We did happen to miss the celebration of the James Dean Run Festival. We were busy vlogging, as we do. That's what we do every single weekend for you. We vlog. And so here we go. Oh, they got a dog. Right there. He's a cute dog. Yes, he's a cute dog. Yes. Oh. Cat, right here. If you'd like to sign the register.
There's a dog.
This is the gift shop. As you can see, yeah, on the different things.
We talked about it, but I'm not sure. So much work. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Sure.
I will.
Nick.
Look at that one. That's kind of cool. It's got the map of Indiana. Very cool. Look at all this. Got postcards, everything. They've got it all.
First time here?
Yep.
Okay, I'll give you a quick rundown then. This, of course, is the gift shop. Room, we show some rare film clips. There's also 50s and 60s collectibles for sale in the back 2 rooms. A lot of cool stuff. It's okay to take pictures. There's no admission. There's a jug if you care to make a donation on the way out. And that's about it.
Alrighty.
When you're done, we'll give you a map if you want to see where he's buried and where he grew up and some of the other sites around town.
Alrighty. Thank you very much.
Take your time.
Alright, so here we are. Starting it off. So we'll start there. Wait, see. They got all the different things right over here. And they got different things over here. James Dean was, of course, an athlete in high school, playing multiple sports. And then there you go, a motorcycle. And then, of course, there's the famous last note of James Dean right there. His good old Porsche Spider. So, as you can see, they got all kinds of things. Right here's the top, and a beautiful museum. If you ever get a chance to be in the Fairmount, Indiana area, or you just love James Dean, come down here and take a gander at all the wonderful artifacts that they have. Don't forget to go ahead and James Dean right there. Oh, there you go. So just a continuation of all the great things that is James Dean. They're all here. Rebel Without a Cause. I own that movie right there. That's a classic. It's one of my favorites. Now that is a very old chair. And there is a piece of the original balcony railing from the Indiana Theater. Wonderful. There's a lot of really cool things in here. The music is playing, so I definitely will be doing a lot of talking, that is for sure. James Dean only put out 3 movies in his entire lifetime. East of Eden, The Giant, and of course Rebel Without a Cause. A lot of great movies. But like I said, they are playing music, so I definitely will be doing a lot of talking. And here is a plethora of James Dean memorabilia and things like that. You see the perfumes and colognes and plates and just all the different items. Tons of them, that is for sure. Just a lot of cool little different things, you know. There's so many different little different things that you get to see around here at the museum. That you just, you know, as you continue from room to room, you just see so many different things, articles. It's a tremendous thing to see these different artifacts and things that these people have collected over the years and bought over the time. It's just truly is amazing. So if you ever get a chance and be right here at the James Dean Museum, go ahead and stop by. You got only for 50s room, which I'm in now. It's a 50s room. Got a bunch of cool stuff. A lot of the stuff, some of it's for sale, some of it isn't. I'm sure, you know, if you got the right amount of money, I'm sure everything's for sale for the right amount of price. So, just go ahead, stop here if you get a chance at the James Dean Museum, and we will see you at the next stop. While we're here at the James Dean Museum, we're going to step inside the screening room. It's the screening. In the screen.
I figured it was. Okay. Well, if you and Rep's all set, we might as well be moseying along. Heaven, Mr. Sampson.
Now that guy's telling that fella, I ain't gonna see Brook heaven without Rick.
Oh, you didn't get messed up with nobody there, did you?
That's gonna get behind the gate. He wouldn't let Rick in, so I didn't go in. Well, that'd be just a place of hell without Rick.
You ain't far from wrong, Mr. Simpson. That is hell. Heaven's on down the road there, P.
Well, how come that fella lied to me like that?
I don't never give up. Always trying to get out, you know, at the last minute.
How come he wanted to keep Rick out?
See, he was afeard that Rip would have warned you. And he would have too once he got a whiff of that brimstone.
Hidden, Mickey! Hello everyone, we are coming to you from the James Dean Memorial Park. As you can see, take a gander. And there is the bust. We'll get right up on the plaque right there. You guys again may have to pause to read that. If you can see right there, that is who made it. There are only two of these. There are only two of these. And one of them is right here in Indiana. So you can get a 360 of the bust. 360 of the bust. 360 of the bust. Ending with a view. And there it is, the man who made it. Right there. And they got some nice benches here for you to sit on. Right here in the James Dean Memorial Park. So don't forget to go ahead and get you some time with James Dean right here in Fairmount, Indiana. So this is the Winslow Farm. This is where James Dean lived as he moved to Fairmount. This is where he lived, right here in Fairmount. As you can see, they got some horses still here. It is owned by, I believe, his cousin that still lives here. Looks like they're home. And that is it. That is the house right there. Beautiful. Beautiful home. And then, of course, here is the pond right here, and the rest of the land right here in Fairmount, Indiana. Well, there it is. Fairmount, James Dean and Garfield. It's what the town is known for, right there on their water tower. And this is where the school used to be. It used to be right there. All that rubble that you see now, boys and girls, men and women, all of the wonderful people who watch the vlogs, right there is where he went to school, and they tore it down. Just a sad, sad thing. But right there, that's where it is, right there. So.
Are we pretty yet?
And there is where we are headed, to the Fairmount Historical Museum. It was founded in 1978.
1975.
1975, I'm sorry, it looked like an 8. And there's a wonderful Garfield statue and James Dean right out front, right next to the Fairmount Church of God. And so we will be headed into that building right there momentarily. And here we are at the Historical Museum. If you look at this, I believe this is a way station.
Yep.
Passenger waiting station for the intraband line that ran through Fairmount en route from Indianapolis to Fort Wayne. So people used to wait inside there.
That's an interurban, honey.
Interurban. Okay, I'm sorry with my terminology pronunciation is not the best. I apologize to all the people listening. But I always have my wife here to correct me. She is a very, very smart individual. And so, Garfield, yes. Garfield is there. There is Garfield, the cool cat. That cool cat, Garfield. There he is. And then, of course, James Dean as well. So, I'm going to head on in here, open the door. There is James Dean. I've seen him. It's nice and warm in here. James Dean
Everything in
basketball
the
sweater.
museum that pertains to James Dean is came from the family, and things that he collected in New York and California and so forth. The sickle on the left is the one his aunt and uncle gave him to ride back and forth to school, and he painted it the school colors. And on the right are things that from his childhood, the medals and ribbons and so forth from sports. And there's another sickle in the middle room. Then there's a room full of Garfield artifacts, because Jim Davis was born and raised here. So, and he's the one that created
Look at his little
Garfield.
baby
You guys know
shoes.
Garfield, don't you? So take pictures if you want, and if you have any questions, just feel free to ask, okay?
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All types of wonderful memorabilia here. This Bible. You see a picture of the church right there on the Holy Bible. So, look at that cool train. Did you see that cool train, Aaron? It's a cool train right there. Aaron is very excited about the train.
I like trains.
I know. Everybody loves trains. Trains are great. So we're going to move on in here. Again, you may have to pause to read these. That's the one right there. Everyone has seen. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people. Most people. You can see all the great things that are in this room. This is the... There's the famous car. And of course, as most people know, James Dean's racing uniform. Photos of him wearing the uniform were taken at the Palm Springs track in March of 1955. So, there you go. Here, and tons of different thing right here. James Dean brought these Congo drums with him the last visit to Fairmount in February of 1955. And as you can see, there's also a picture of a pig. And,
about 7 months before he died.
that was about 7 months before he died, so yeah.
These
One
horns and that cape hung in his apartment in New York.
Okay, there you go. You heard it right here, so stop by and take a gander on the wall that you can take a gander at, and just give you a glimpse of these people right here in the Fairmount class of 1949. This is James Dean's class picture. This is what his class, the entire class, looked like. And so thought we can go ahead and show you the entire class. And they got all these wonderful artifacts. So if you happen to be down in this area, just give it a gander. It's a great place to visit. A beautiful bust on a wall as it's coming out. Another one of his motorcycles. And of course, there, right here, there is supposed to be him in the Porsche Spider, which there's a racing trophy that he has acquired, or he had acquired.
Greatest actor of all time for his club in Germany.
Yeah, this is the East of Eden trophy that was presented to James Dean as winner of the performance in East of Eden. Dean was voted by the American people as winner of the Audience Award for Best Performance by a Motion Picture Actor in the year ending September 30th, 1955. The trophy is loaned to the museum. And you can see some of his other trophies as well. And it's achievement certificates and things that he did, that he was able to accomplish in his life as well. And then there's some more as well here. There's a pair of boots and a jacket. Again. And then you guys got those. And then
Welcome to go upstairs if you want. There's artifacts up there about Bragg County and Fairmount.
and tons of different things. That's really cool right there. And there you go. And tons of artwork all over the walls. So just really too much for me to give you 100% of each and every piece in here. What I would like is for you to come and check this out. Yeah, I have to admit that this is the closest that I have ever been to an Oscar award. Kind of jelly right there. This is a rare, authentic Oscar. The original history of this Oscar remains a mystery. Oscars are presented annually by the Academy of Motion Pictures of Arts and Sciences. Oscars are not available as samples for public display. So I'm just kind of jealous about that Oscar. That's really, really cool. And a ton of other things that they got in here too. So if you ever have a chance to be in this area, go ahead and stop by. And then buffalo skull right here. There you guys go. Oh, you guys love a buffalo skull. And then right there is a mastodon. Mastodon leg bone. So, all kinds of different things that we are here as the top vloggers vlogging for you. These are all things that you can find right here inside the museum, the historical museum. There's these wonderful cute dolls and just all kinds of wonderful things that you can see right here in the museum.
Probably an old nightgown.
An old nightgown, maybe of some sort. A dress and pictures and
Old cash register.
Fairmount and just a ton of different places to take you in and show you all the different pictures and everything. And those are pretty cool. Federation band. These look like band outfits. George Washington. An old trombone. The old trombone. So this whole this room is basically all about the band and music and things like that. So
Did it turn? Just turn that way.
and then this room in here is just all pictures of the old high school classes in Fairmount. So that's what's down there. And then we go in here. This is the electronics room. There's an old cash register, phones, sound system.
Whatever this is.
You would pick something like this up and you'd put it on your head, and that's how you would hear the people and talk out of this end right over here. And there's an old-fashioned payphone. Something that television, stereo system, and of course they are. Then they got a military room. We'll go ahead and step on inside the military room. For those who have served in the military, we do salute you. We appreciate what you've done. So here's a bunch of things inside the military room.
Spanish American War blankets donated by Betty Harvey.
There you go. And tons of other things right side. An old wheelchair. An old military wheelchair. Yeah.
With a helmet on it.
With a helmet on it. There you go. And other helmets and hats and things like that right up here, and
Stuff that they wore in the military.
stuff that they wore in the military, and
Costumes that they would.
well, they weren't really costumes. They were the clothing that they wore. They're not they're only costumes when people who are not in the military put them on and try to make them. Then they become costumes. And this is the athletics room to show you all the different athletics and athletes, different things, the shorts and the trophies and the clothing and sweater vests and things like that they used to have. And there's some basketballs up there, and
Neat ones with a whole bunch of
look at all these different trophies that they got. Just tons of different trophies in here. They're all awesome. They're all awesome trophies. Tons of old sweaters and pendants and letters, and if you lettered in a sport, you used to get a letter and things like that to wear on your jacket. And that is a cone that you talk into that would make your voice louder. And they called them megaphones. That's what they still call them today. So there are tons of different things. As you can see that up there. And we were just in all of these rooms. And now we head on down the stairs.
As you see stuff that you guys may have wore or not worn.
There's all kinds of different things up here. So, and there's the Fairmount High School, which we went by. I told you that they demolished. That was right there's the high school that James Dean. Okay, we are back. As you can see, we are here. We are showing our proper respects to the one and only James Dean. And we are here, as you can see. We'll swing you around. There he is. And as you can see, people have left little mementos and rocks and pieces of candy and marbles and cigarettes, which he was known for smoking cigarettes and things like that. You can see a rock with the word Jet on it, and looks like there's an album of some kind. We are not going to flip through it out of respect, because this is someone else's memories and things that they wanted to share with James Dean. And as you can see right here, there is a rock with a bunch of signatures on it. And if you can get a gander, there's a bunch of signatures all over this rock. People who are paid their respects and been here to James Dean's grave. If you just go one step over, I believe this is where his aunt and uncle are buried. Right here. So we're just going to have a kind of a dual moment of silence. So thank you so much for joining us on another episode right here on the Top Vloggers. I would have to say, Top Vloggers out.